Hello, this is Dave Trials for Time Channel 2. I'm doing a quick stream right now before No Goals Live. Excuse me. Tongue twister there. So, I'm going to be talking about this alternate war doctor, Doctor of War, and what my opinions on this whole idea of the alternate sixth Doctor from an alternate timeline. So, I'm going to screen share real quick. Share my screen. And I'll sell off the information about this. So. Hey, TARDIS Time Pal, how are you? So. This is it. Right? So, Doctor of War. No, that's the one from this timeline. So, I'm going to look up Colin Baker. Yes, here it is, Unbound. Doctor Who Unbound. This is it. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, let me know what those ideas are. All right. So, later on. All right. So, Unbound to return with a new version of the War Doctor. There's Colin Baker. The series will once again tell stories based on various what-if scenarios in the universe. So, there was a Doctor Who Unbound. In 2003, they basically did a bunch. There was ones with David Warner, where he was an alternate third Doctor with the Brigadier. There was the David Collins one. There's been several, and then there was even one with, goodness gracious, there was an Unbound one with the an alternate female Doctor, where basically it was, I forgot the title of it right now, but it was like basically that basically the only way to regenerate into a female is by committing suicide. It was, I forget who wrote that one, but anyway, that was something else. All right, so anyway, we're talking about this. So here we go. I think that's, ideas like that, unfortunately, is where we're at, what caused where we're at right now. But anyway, that's that. I mean, other than that, though, the Unbound stuff was done well. The first of two box sets will explore an alternate timeline set in an immediate aftermath of the classic Tom Baker serial. Oh, was it Nick Briggs who wrote that one? That wrote the female committing suicide thing? Oh, gosh. Okay, the first of two box sets will explore an alternate timeline set in the immediate aftermath of the classic Tom Baker serial, Genesis of the Daleks, imagining what might have happened had the fourth Doctor destroyed the Daleks once and for all on the planet Skaro. Colin Baker will star as an unexpected incarnation of the War Doctor, the Warrior, as he encounters familiar traits from past and future, including a different Romana, because it's a different timeline. Rebecca Knight plays this version of Romana, the Master, and Perry. The exclusive box set contains three stories: Dust Devil by John Dorney, Aftershocks by Lou Morgan, and The Difference Office by James Kettle. It will be released in April 2022, but is already available to pre-order. Here's the thing: I do like the Unbound stories, okay? Except for that one, because it didn't, it had the. Do you know what story that was? The one I'm talking about, the female audio one. What story was that called again? Anyway. Yeah, the actress who played her was Arabella something. Forgot the last name. But anyway, that's totally different. but it was an Unbound story. All right. So anyway, I like the idea of the story because I think it's a very interesting concept. Now, obviously, if this was part of the main, if this had actually happened in the main show and the Doctor had done that, I don't think the show would have survived as much, in the classic series if there was no Daleks. But because but since this is an alternate reality, I think this could work. I think this generally could work, and I hate all these haters who say, I don't like this, I don't like that because it's it's an alternate timeline. Well, go on, be quiet, all right? You have your opinion, fair enough. You have the right to your opinion, but still, stop complaining to people who want to see this happen. Because, I mean, come on. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You're going to complain about that. Come on. It's not, the Timeless Children's is so much worse than this. And you're going to complain about this? Really? Really? Kind of ridiculous to me. So, yeah. I don't agree with those people. I think Colin will play the Doctor differently. I think he will need to. And actually, wait. If this is set after the fourth Doctor from Genesis, maybe he's actually the fifth Doctor in this timeline. We didn't think about that, did we? So maybe it's not. He's not actually playing the sixth Doctor from this timeline. Maybe he's the fifth Doctor in this timeline. We don't know, do we? Officially, do we? He could be the one that comes right after Colin Baker in this timeline. So, yeah, I think he will be different. I think he'll be, he definitely won't have the multicolored coat, like he played the sixth in this time, in our timeline here. So, it'll be interesting to see. I definitely think his personality will be different, his quirks and stuff. Maybe his manner of speaking will be a little bit different too, kind of how he talks. Maybe it'll be slightly different. Why do you think they picked Colin? I don't know. That's a very good question. Honestly, I understand why some people are like, well, why couldn't it have been Paul McGann? Because he was robbed of being the War Doctor because people think, he should have been the War Doctor in the timeline here, even though Joan Hurt did a brilliant job. But actually, I mean, there's probably reason. I mean, he did play, kind of a warrior in Blake 7. He was kind of a villain in that one, though. Babe and the Berserker. So maybe they thought, well, he has warrior. He could pass as a warrior. I don't know. That he could be convincing as a warrior. So we'll see. I'm interested. I think it'll probably be pretty good. Yeah, I think Colin gets a bad rep. I think he was actually a pretty good Doctor overall, in my opinion. It's only because of that, I think it's because of the twin dilemma and stuff that really, caused him to get a bad rep. What if stories would you like to see in the future? I would like to see, here's an idea for a what if I thought would be interesting. What if? Now, here's a creepy idea, right? What if the Master took over the Doctor's body as a what if? What do you think of that theory? In an alternate timeline. And then, the Doctor's fighting in the body, trying to make the Master come out of his body kind of thing. I thought that would be an interesting storyline. And then maybe another what if. Let me think of another what if story. What if Adric never... Wait, that's already been done because they said in the audios that Adric technically didn't die, did he? At least they're saying... I mean, we all think, that, That one's not canon though. That he did die. But in a later audio story, the Sixth Doctor discovers Adric alive. So let me think of another one. What would be another one? What if the Time War never happened? What if Katarina never died in the Daleks' master plan? What if the Doctor never... Wait, they did a story about that, didn't they? What if the Doctor never left Gallifrey? I think they did a story based on that, didn't they? At one point. What if the Doctor never met the Brigadier? Ooh, that would be different. Or never met Unit or the Brigadier. That would be crazy. Let me think. What if Jo Grant hadn't left and stayed as the Fourth Doctor's companion? There's an idea. What if the Brigade had blown up the Silurian Sea Devils? Would we have saved this planet? Would there be a war? Would there be racism? What did you think of my idea just then? What did you think of that idea? What I just thought of. I think they would have shared the planet. No, actually, there probably would have been a war. I think there would have been a war if that happened. Oh, what if the Doctor actually was a traitor in the Invasion of Time? What if that wasn't a ruse, right? What if, like, the whole time he actually was a traitor, right? And he turned bad, right, from the Invasion of Time? Tom Baker's Doctor? That would be an interesting concept. Or, like, the Vardan, the Centaurans, and, like, Gallifrey's still under rule of them and stuff. That's another what if. That I think would be interesting. Because remember in the Invasion of Time, right, it was all rouge, right? But what if it was real? What if that wasn't him playing everybody? That would be kind of creepy. I think that'd be interesting. Interesting what if story there. Yep, so those, I got a few. And then Tarstan got his with the Silurian and Sea Devils I like too. Yeah, we should explore it, talk about it. I think there is potential for sure. Yeah, I think so. They could go with a lot of things a lot of ideas. So anyway, I'm kind of excited to see this, and it'd be interesting to see what happens in the story. So I definitely want to listen to this when it does come out. What do I want for this release? I want it to be just an interesting stories and, you know, good writing. That's the main thing. Not SJW to the eyeballs, you know. Not too much wokeness. I don't know why they brought it back. Maybe it's, I don't know. They were like, hey, we haven't done this in a while, and some people like this. Why don't we try this again? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's why they decided to bring it back. I'd like it a little bit dark, yeah. I mean, obviously, have a little bit of lightheartedness to it, but, you know, some darkness is always nice, too. Have some humor, too, though. It's always good to have a little bit of humor. So anyway, that's my thoughts on this. So to all the haters out there, quick pointing until you actually listen to it. It's not like this is a Chibnall script. All right. So give it a chance. Give it a chance. That's all I got to say. I'm interested. So to all this, I don't like this. It's an alternate timeline. I don't like this. I don't like that. Stop complaining. Honestly. If you don't want to listen to it, don't buy it. Honestly. That's fine. Don't buy it. No one's going to force you to buy it. Honestly. Seriously. Seriously, man. Ugh. I mean, they are allowed their opinions, but I feel like they're being too complainy before it's even been released, you know? I feel like, seriously. You know, if somebody, if they're not interested, fair enough. But if, you know, if somebody else wants to listen to it, you know, don't backlash them with like, oh, why would you want to listen to that type of stuff? You know, I think that's kind of silly. Exactly. It's not in the main timeline, so there shouldn't be a problem. It's not like with Chibnall, where he was basically, you know, what he did with it. You know, obviously that's never canon, but, you know, compared to that, this is nothing. This is in a different timeline, so it's fine. So anyway, all right, that's my thoughts on this. Noel's going to be going live soon, so I guess I'll end it at this point. But yeah, and whoever missed it, they can watch later. But this was a fun little sneak peek of what my opinions are on this new Unbound Stories. So, all right. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. I'm doing a stream tomorrow with PD Rich again. We're doing Star Trek Deep Space Nine, I believe. Do it for an hour and a half tomorrow. It'll be 11:20 my time AM, so it'll be 7:20 UK time. But yeah, I'm interested in this. I'm interested in this, and you know, I will listen to it at some point, and then I'll give my review on it. But I am interested and excited. All right, guys, take care. If you're not subscribed, enjoy what I have to say. Subscribe to my channel. Take care. Hope you have a good rest of your Sunday. Take care. Peace. Thanks, TARDIS time. Bye for now.